friends. It's time for the midweek encouragement.
It is. It's Wednesday.
Yeah, it is. I'm doing well. It's actually Tuesday, but it will be Wednesday when you watch this.
Yeah.
So we're doing something new in the midweek encouragement for the next little while. See how it goes. We're going to take maybe a little deeper thought or a PS from Sunday's teaching. And I know a lot of you might not been there. Some of you might have been there. But do you remember what passage we talked about? Here's a big test.
I do. I've been studying 2 Corinthians. We started the book of 2 Corinthians.
Yeah, we did. Chapter 1. And what was one of the biggest takeaways?
It was all about comfort.
Comfort, yeah. God for us. But yes, thanks for the hug. Yeah, we want to take that a little further and say, you know what? In the difficulty of life, sometimes God comforts us to the little joys in the physical world that he gives us. Mm-hmm. What would be an example?
Here's my example. I picked them just a few minutes ago. These are one of my favorite flowers, Cosmos. Yeah.
See, they bring you joy. You're smiling.
I just think they're so beautiful. Yeah, I wish they would last a little longer, but that they bring me comfort. Sometimes when I have a tough day and I get home and just walk through the yard, I'm like, oh, look, there's a bit of color.
Mm-hmm.
Brings
a little bit of joy. So there's pressure on me now to get some of those in winter.
Yeah, when everything's bleak.
So somebody remind me when we get to February, and I'll do that. But a while ago, I had some men give me words over a year ago, prophesy into my life, speak over me. And a lot of them heading into the year of 2022 were how I'd be walking through a storm. And I would get through, and God would be with me, and he would help me to shine in darkness. And I've definitely seen how God has done that, and how those words came to truth. But there was one little strange word at the end of it from an older man who was a little bit more serious than the rest, and he had the strangest thing to tell me. He said, a little bit of candy isn't bad.
Candy?
Candy, yeah, well, I love sugar,
As
but
chocolate?
he said, figure it out.
Like that
Whoa,
much candy?
whoa, we said a little bit. Our dog ate the whole bar the other day.
He's still alive.
But the point was that God is showing me that he has created nature,
Yeah. Flowers.
candy, food,
And
or even,
tennis rackets.
yes, my new tennis racket, sports, which I really enjoy. And in the midst of very difficult times, yeah, we can be comforted by things God's created in balance, not sinful things, but things that he has done, created for our pleasure, that really help us get through difficult seasons.
Yeah, James says all good and perfect gifts come down from the Father above, and he loves to give gifts to his children. And yeah, that's one that he uses those gifts at times in our life to comfort us in the midst of our whether it's physical or emotional pain. Yeah, he wants to give us comfort. So yeah, keep our eyes open for those gifts and those flowers, or whatever means that you find comfort. For me, sometimes it's just a nice smelling tea, cup of tea.
Yeah, it's the little things. And it makes sense too when we think of comfort. Sometimes maybe if you're a parent or you've been parented, all of us, when we went through a difficult time and our parents comforted us, I know sometimes with the kids, I said, let's go get a treat, or yeah, let's get an ice cream, or how to bless them in the midst of their difficulty. And I know that meant a lot to me growing up, and I'm sure it means something to my kids. And I believe God sometimes just wants to bless us, to get us through with the little things that give us joy.
Yeah, so be encouraged this week to to look for those in your life, and see the hand of God reaching out to you.
And don't feel guilty. Don't be a martyr. Enjoy the things God has created in balance for his glory. Be encouraged. Be comforted by the God of all comfort. Have a great week, and we'll see you next time when we talk about the second half of chapter 1
Yes.
of 2 Corinthians. Bye-bye.